Are you making these mistakes in PTE retail lecture, like speaking too slowly, getting stuck halfway, or just not knowing what to say? Let me help you fix that. This is PTE in Minutes with PTE Magic. 30-day challenge to help you with PTE tips, set clear goals, and master the basic skills you need to get 65 plus in PTE reading or speaking. So today, let me show you how to boost your score easily in PTE speaking retail lecture with simple techniques. Stick around because I will also walk you through the real PTE practice to master this skill. Let's go. PTE speaking is not about understanding every single word. It's actually about how well you can communicate in English. And that's why fluency is one of the most important factors. Before we look at the step-by-step structure, let's go over some do's and don'ts you should know when doing retail lecture tasks. For do's, firstly, take notes as you listen. Next, make sure to speak for up to 40 seconds, 30 to 40 seconds to cover enough keywords. Another thing is use simple mind maps, which I will show you in this video. And also please try to write phrases and make connections between the ideas. On the other hand, for don't, please do not overuse or misuse templates. Another thing is you should not just list the keywords from the lecture in a disconnected way. Now that you know the do's and don'ts, let's take a look at how you can apply them effectively. Instead of stressing over difficult words, let's focus on the bigger picture. Listen for key details like who, what, when, where, why, and how. This will help you connect the content of the lecture together more easily. A little tip is to pay attention to repeated words and tone changes. This often shows you the most important points. Also keep in mind that you cannot take notes on the computer during the retail lecture, so you will be given an erasable notepad and 2 pens. Now you might ask, how many keywords should you note down? That actually depends on your target score. If you are aiming for PTE 79 plus, try to get around 30 keywords. And if you are aiming for 65, 66 plus, focus on getting around 20 keywords. The key is to capture the most essential ideas and structure them well. So don't worry about every little detail. Taking notes fast is a skill, and mind mapping can make it so much easier. Instead of writing everything down, use a visual layout to quickly capture the main ideas. Let me show you how to do it. First, you need to write the main idea in the center. Then branch out the key points. After this, use short keywords and symbols, arrows, abbreviations to connect ideas instead of writing full sentences. For example, if the lecture is about climate change, you can write climate change in the center and then add branches like causes, pollution, deforestation, effects, rising temperature, flooding, and for solutions, renewable energy, carbon taxes. This method keeps your notes clear, structured, and easy to follow. Here's the retail lecture guide to help you improve your response. Feel free to pause and take a screenshot for quick reference. I know that taking notes while listening is not easy. It takes practice to train your ears and your brain to process information fast. And one of the best ways to do that is by using our PTE Magic practice platform, ptemagic.com. With the real PTE lectures and instant feedback on your pronunciation, fluency, and content, you will know exactly where to improve. So let's do a quick practice together. Now watch how I apply these techniques in real time. First, I take notes while listening to the lecture using a mind map, and then I delivered a clear and structured response. Even without understanding every single word, I focused on the key ideas and was able to deliver a well-structured response.
Okay, to help you with your research, I just wanted to give you some tips today on using focus groups. These are groups of people that you get together to find out about their opinions and attitudes, for example, to review a piece of work, or just basically provide some collective input to help you with whatever you're researching. First of all, how large should a focus group be? Well, I would say that an ideal number of participants is around 6 or 7. If it's any bigger, what quite often happens is they break into side conversations and the focus is lost. If it's any smaller, you may not get the range of views that you need to get a really good discussion. Secondly, it's important that you have a moderator for the group who's able to facilitate and guide the discussions. The moderator must ensure that everyone participates and stop anyone dominating. And also, the moderator needs to make sure that the discussions don't go off in the wrong direction. And thirdly, in order to help the group focus on what's required, some basic materials should be used, particularly to kick-start the discussions. This may be in the form of pictures, photos, diagrams, graphs, etc., and will help the group to understand the context of what needs to be discussed.
The speaker talked about focus group, which is groups of people of opinions and attitudes to review their work or have collective input of research. Ideally, there should be 6 to 7 participants. Bigger than that, the focus is lost, and smaller than that, then there is not enough range of views. She also mentioned moderator who facilitate, guide discussion, stop anyone dominating, and not let it go off the wrong direction. And finally, she mentioned the basic materials with pictures, photos, graphs in order to understand the context of discussion. So in conclusion, the lecture was about the focus group.
Okay, let's wrap up with 4 key takeaways. First, fluency over perfection. Keep your pace while speaking. Secondly, listen for key ideas, not every single word. Focus on who, what, when, where, why, and how. 3. Use mind maps for quick notes. Keep it short and structured. And number 4, practice listening and note-taking daily. Let me know in the comment section which tip helped you the most. Don't forget to subscribe for more PTE tips and share this video with your study buddies. If you want more help with your PTE preparation, join the PTE in Minutes with PTE Magic 30-day challenge and start seeing results. And stay tuned for our next video where we'll dive into how to manage PTE reading tasks for a high score. See you in the next video. Bye!